What's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're at
Six Flags over Georgia. About 6:15 in the afternoon and we're here to ride a couple of rides for 3 hours. We're hoping to get Goliath and Twisted Cyclone.
So yeah, it's super impromptu. Our plan initially was to go to Six Flags tomorrow, but checking the weather app, it's raining all day. So just to kind of get the credits that we came for, we kind of came at night the last couple hours before the park officially closes. We're looking forward to Goliath and Twisted Cyclone the most, so if we get those two, I'll be pretty happy. And they have another flying coaster called Superman. It's a clone, so we rode that before at Great America. But I think they have Mind Blower. I forgot. I think they do have a lot of credits though. They have about like 11 to 12 roller coasters, so it will be challenging to get all 12 in 2 hours, but we can try. We can try our best.
Challenge accepted.
No.
And I was telling Elaine what a beautiful entrance to this park is. Like just being surrounded by Georgia Scorcher, Goliath, and even the entrance, I'll show you guys. It's just beautiful. I think we're not used to these kind of like grand entrances almost at our home park. So it's really good to see. I mean, look at that entrance. Is this new? I don't know. It looks new. But I really like it. Yeah, this entrance is nice. It is a little small, but I like the intimacy. It's really nice. I'm impressed. And if you have watched our vlogs before, you know exactly what ride we're heading to first, which is Twisted Cyclone. And it seems like a walk-on. Next we got Georgia Scorcher, a stand-up B&M, which I'm not looking forward to. Alright, so we just did back-to-back ride on Twisted Cyclone and Georgia Scorcher. We're kind of on the run because like we are on a time crunch, but overall I like Twisted Cyclone. I don't want to say where I rank Twisted Cyclone in terms of my RMC ranking, but it was super solid ride. It was short, but it had pretty good moments of airtime, cool ejector, and cool inversions. And as for Georgia Scorcher, it's a stand-up. It's not gonna be the most comfortable, so it was okay. And what did you think, Elaine?
I liked it. Like June said, it wasn't my favorite RMC, but I think it's like a subdued version of Twisted Colossus. For Georgia Scorcher, I didn't really like it. As you know, the over-the-shoulder thing just hurts my ears a lot, so I think I'm gonna sit out for Batman. Yeah,
the over-the-shoulder, man, that really hurts. Especially if you have cartilage piercing, it doesn't help. For me, I did bang my head a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. And our third credit of the day is Daredevil Dive, a Gerstlauer, very unique for Six Flags parks, and it looks amazing. It looks fun. I know it's short, but
Looks like hang time.
It does kind of look like hang time, but no hold on top.
Like a McDonald's colored hang time.
McDonald's color hang time. And another walk on, which is beautiful.
When it's time, just go to your selected location. Click prepare my order, and you'll be alerted to proceed.
Visual scan, just yes, get clear, train clear, all things all clear.
So Elaine was telling me this ride reminds me of Top Gun Maverick, the G-Force. How'd you like it though?
It was fun. It was really smooth.
Was it smooth like
it was
butter?
Smooth like butter. Oh my god.
So I also agree the contrast between Georgia Scorcher and Daredevil Dive is night and day, and it's so smooth. It had really fun inversions. I like the little implements that it had, and at the end there was like a hang time roll almost, which I really enjoyed. I want to ride it again, but right now our main priority is to ride Goliath. And we forgot to mention one thing about this park. I mentioned that the theming and like the overall ambiance is great, but something we're not happy with, like both of us, is the operation. Like I noticed that they're extremely slow, very lethargic. They look very like, what's that word? Like unenthusiastic. They're kind of like walking along very slowly, checking the restraints, checking their nails, checking their phone or whatnot. So I didn't like that.
And another thing we didn't like about operations was we were stapled, like both of us, multiple times, like on Twisted Cyclone and Daredevil just now. So yeah, I kind of didn't like how they just kind of put their body weight into it without really like showing care. But
yeah, it's not very comfortable.
It is the end of the day. Like I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, maybe it's an off day. Maybe it's not a common thing that we did see. Maybe it's just today. Yeah, but we'll see. And for our main course, we have Goliath, a B&M Hyper. Let's go. Just got off 3 rides on Goliath, 2 in the back row, 1 in the middle. But before we talk about the ride, man, another thing about operation, they really don't care. You can literally get off the ride and then just stay in the exit and just find the empty row, and like kids just running to find the empty row and just ride it over and over again. Like, if you're an enthusiast, you might like that. But as like a person who
who like proper
like rules and etiquette almost, like it doesn't look good. I think Six Flags already has like this claim of being like the discounted chain, but that just kind of affirms it even more. Alright, so now let's talk about the ride itself. You know, like I really enjoyed it. I'm still contemplating if I liked it more than Mako, because Mako is way more graceful almost, with just a lot of floater hills, but it is pretty repetitive. But Goliath, the layout is so charming, and like it really catches you off guard almost, especially how like the first half is so graceful and smooth, and the second half is really intense and like ejector filled. But I don't know yet. And what about you?
So I also really like Goliath. I think it was a little bit rougher, but like June said, it had a lot more elements. I feel like I like Goliath just a little bit more than Mako, but I don't think I could ride Goliath 5 times like we did with Mako.
Yeah, like Mako you can ride like 6-7 times in a row, not so much Goliath.
Right, I think we did Mako like 5 times, but I think after 3 times on Goliath, I think I'm good for today.
Yeah, so as for today, we only have 30 more minutes of this park. We already got 4 new credits and multiple rewrites on Goliath and Twisted Cyclone. And for the rest of the day, I'm kind of contemplating if I should get as much credit, like new credit as possible, or just rewrite the rides I really enjoy. So I think we're leaning more towards the latter. So we're actually heading back to Goliath, maybe ride that maybe 2 more times, and then on the way out, ride Twisted Cyclone 1 more time. Alright guys, welcome to day 2 of our trip to Six Flags over Georgia. We've been lucky with the weather. It's gonna rain later today, but it was supposed to actually rain all day, but it's not raining right now. It might rain later. And with the couple hours that we have here, we're trying to get all the credits that we didn't get yesterday and ride our most favorite rides from yesterday. So it's gonna be a fun time, but I'm not gonna do any analysis. It's gonna just be a montage. So I'm gonna plug that in right now. Alright, so I just got off my back row ride on Batman, and let me just say, I know I didn't want to talk about like my ride review and all that, but this ride was so good that I wanted to talk about it. Like, I know there's multiple Batman clones, but the one at Six Flags over Georgia is so much better than any other Batmans I've rode. The back row has so much rip and so much speed and intensity. I think this might be my second favorite ride here. Alright guys, so it just started raining, so which means it's probably the end of our day, unfortunately, but we still got all the credit that we wanted to get except for the mine ride. But I'm not too bummed out for that. It's not a great ride. Right,
overall we still had a really productive and fun day. We got so many different credits that we weren't able to get yesterday.
And multiple rides on Goliath again.
Right. So
and Batman.
Right, and I think coming yesterday we also knew like where to go, so I think that just made today just really smooth for us.
More efficient. And we kind of talked about how we rank this Six Flags park. I think I do rank it above like Discovery Kingdom and over Texas, and not so much over like Busch Gardens or SeaWorld.
SeaWorld Orlando.
Right, but it was overall a fantastic park. I would love to come back. And as far as our coaster ranking, I think our favorite definitely was Goliath. My second favorite was Batman. What was your second favorite ride?
My second favorite ride? Maybe Twisted Cyclone.
Yeah, it was solid, but again, like I think Twisted Cyclone is probably my second least favorite out of, I mean, it's still really good. I think Railblaze is my least favorite, and I think Twisted Cyclone is my second least favorite. Right,
but they're still all really good.
So with that being said, thank you so much for joining us on 2 days at Six Flags over Georgia. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Alright, bye!
Bye!